Just getting ready now to start doing our first pull on the factory exhaust system. A lot of people ask us what we get for fuel economy out of these systems, and we did send off one of these systems to RPM magazine to do some extended scientific fuel economy testing. They came up with about an average of 1.1 miles to the gallon over the factory exhaust system through extended long-range fuel economy testing. So not only are we seeing really good horsepower numbers at the wheels, but anecdotal reports back from customers along with the scientific testing of RPM magazine showed some good numbers. And here they go with their first pull. .302 is this one. Okay. So our second pull of our back-to-back pulls. Make that third. They're going to start doing the install on our 445/80 4-inch Ecoboost catback single exhaust system for the 2011 F150. Basically it involves removing the exhaust at the flange right off the catalytic converter. Again, this is an EPA emissions legal exhaust kit. Reuses all the original hanger mounts. It's a pretty basic install. A lot of times the hardest part is getting the original factory exhaust out of there. And they're pulling this one out in one piece. That's what the original one looks like. Muffler is directional in this kit. You want to make sure to install it properly. Got our performance exhaust kit 445/80 on here now, doing our first pass on the dyno.
horse with the rear wheel.
Really hear those twin turbos whistling through the 4-inch tailpipe. Okay, we just got done with our pulls on the dyno. Jeremy is going to explain to you the power gains we received after putting the 4-inch cap back exhaust system on this 2011 Ecoboost F150.
If you can look here, I shortened up the chart to show in 250 increments, RPM increments. We pull it from 3,000 to 6,000. We really can't pull it any lower than that with it being on a chassis dyno, otherwise the transmission tries to shift and everything. But here's some comparative tests. This is the stock system, and if you note here, we did a series of 3 tests. We have about roughly an average of about 300 horse at 5,000 RPM stock. And I'll scroll through the charts here a little bit. Stays like 297, 292. We jumped to 341 with our 4-inch HVS single system on there. Also, not so much that number there, but as you notice, it doesn't drop really any horsepower down low. I think these numbers stock were like 222, 220, which is pretty much where it stays. With the turbo engine, it looks like it responds real well to this. At 6,000 RPM, we're a little over 300 horse yet. Stock, it was pretty much done by there. And it is with this system too. It's just maintaining more horse for longer. If you notice stock, we had between 261. There's a little better number stock here. We're at 285. You know, so you can kind of see the comparative results here. These are base tests done on the same day, same temp, same humidity. It's pretty stable day to day. Barometric pressures remaining the same. These are kind of our tests between the stock and the 4-inch single system.
How about foot-pounds of torque?
Foot-pounds of torque, kind of relatively.
It's like 37 or
3,750 appears to be about
3,
peak.
Or is that?
Or I'm sorry, at 3,700 RPMs, it appears to be about peak torque. If we kind of go through the tests, it stays there. When we jump up to our Ecoboost system at 3,700 RPMs, it widens that band out too. Our best torque was at 4,500 RPM. We had 380 foot-pounds of torque to the ground. And if we go kind of back at, I think I said 4,700. Yeah, 4,500, I'm sorry. At 4,500, we're at 332 here.
Versus 380.
Versus 380. So the torque numbers and horsepower numbers, they're all kind of all kind of relative. They're going in a positive motion anyways with the 4-inch single. System sounds pretty good and it performs well.
Great, thanks.